everybody. Welcome back to Maisie's Garden. I'm just gonna wait here just for a few minutes to see if anybody pops on now that I'm live. I'm going to be trying to go live a little bit more now that my space is set up, and I'm trying to instill some form of a schedule or a routine. We'll see if it works or not. We'll see. Oh, let's see what these are. I'll play with these a little bit before. I don't need any of that. Okay. What's this? I don't need any of that. Definitely don't need that. Okay. All right, guys. I hope you're doing well. If you're not doing well, then I hope that you take time to becoming well again, whether that's talking to somebody that you trust. You know, you guys know the whole thing. I'm eventually going to be, I'm doing a little bit of research now to see which streaming platform is better so that I can stream on, so I can go live on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube at the same time, and Instagram, like have all of my platforms kind of going live. I'm gonna see which one's better. If you guys have any suggestions, if you know this kind of stuff, because I'm not very, I know of streaming, platforms, you know, I like StreamYard, and, I think that there's like Restream, and there's been a few that I've been looking into, so I will be doing that, but yeah, so I'm gonna look into it. If you have any suggestions, ones that you've used, ones that are super user friendly, I'm also going to be setting up my laptop with a camera and a mic and all that stuff. I'm gonna be setting all that stuff up, but I didn't want to have to wait to do stuff just because I'm not quite set up the way I want to, so I could do it from the phone and it's just fine. You know, the message will still get out there the way that it needs to get out there. Oh, excuse me. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys are not doing well, hi guys, yay! I'm seeing everybody now. I'm seeing some of the chat. Hey everyone. How are you guys doing? This is gonna be a next 48 for Aries. How you guys doing? Love you guys. So like I was saying before, if you guys have suggestions on like a streaming platform, because I want to be able to go live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok all at the same time to do these readings. And so if you guys have any suggestions on a really good, reliable, user-friendly, preferably free, but if it isn't free, then a very low-cost streaming platform that would be really good to use, let me know. Oh, thank you. What is that? I don't know what the heck that says. So this is going to be for Aries. So if you have Aries in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or North Node sign, this message may resonate with you. This is for your next 48. We've got some oracle cards here. We're going to do career, life, finances, love, just whatever messages that need to come out. Okay. Muskan means smile. Oh, that's cool. That's nice to know. Unfortunately, I'm not doing any personal readings right now. Like on this live, that's not what this is going to be for. I have been thinking about possibly like doing lives where you guys can send donations for questions and stuff like that. But we're not there yet. I'm not there yet. That's like a future, once I get all my stuff set up appropriately type thing. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm just shuffling the deck. I hope you guys are doing well. I love you guys. A lot of, oh, okay. All right. There's some type of resistance with this deck. And a lot of these cards want to break. I can see it. I can feel it. It's so weird. What is happening? There's like a crease in these cards. And it's like starting to be all of them. Oh, this is strange. I use this deck often and it wasn't like this. Maybe it's time to retire this deck. I don't know. That's strange. Okay, guys, how you guys doing? Hope you're all doing well. All right, let's see here. I'm going to do a few zodiac signs tonight, get as many as I possibly can done, and then I'll be going live again tomorrow to finish it up. I hope you guys are staying safe. If you're in the US and you have been dealing with this storm that swept across the country, I hope you guys are doing well and you're staying safe and you stay warm and then you have electricity, you know, all of that stuff. All right. Let's start. I'm going to start with this career and life oracle deck that I have. Let's get some messages here for Aries. If the message doesn't fit, or it doesn't, you know, doesn't resonate with you guys, check the other signs of your chart. All right. All right. Spirit, what kind of message do you have for Aries? Oh, there's a lot. A lot came out. They got lots to say to you, Aries. All right, let's see. Okay. Bottom of the deck is looking. You may, and usually the bottom of the deck kind of means like what you kind of like don't see coming, like what it is that you're not really aware of. So you could be in the next 48 all of a sudden looking for a new place to work, or realize that whatever it is that you're doing isn't what like fulfills you, or it doesn't make you happy. It's not what you want to do. Okay. You may start discreetly starting to look for another job, another place of employment, somewhere else. You may be looking into how to align yourself with your life purpose and how to align your career in that way. Okay. All right. What else do we have here? It says magic. And it says, you have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. This might be, the next 48 hours might be a very lucrative time for you. I do know that Neptune just moved into Aries, okay? So this is a lot of your dreams getting some type of push or action. This is a lot of things that that was like up in the dream space, up in the fantasy, you know, because Neptune rules a lot of like the spiritual realm, the higher self, things that are kind of in other dimensions, dreams, fantasies, daydreaming, all of that. And so and then moving into Aries, Aries talks about action. It talks about initiation. It talks about determination, perseverance. It like, wants to move forward, wants to move in some way, take action in some way. So the next 48, you may really start feeling, especially because you are Aries placements, you may start feeling this shift and you may start wanting to take action. And maybe that's why this is like this looking, being at the bottom of the deck is like, oh, you might have just not realized that this is how you felt, or this is what you were going to do, or this is what was going to come of this transit, or just how you're feeling, or this new energy that's being brought in. And so you are going to start looking into attracting what you actually want in your life, making tangible effort for that, taking the steps and the actions to create that and bring that into your life. You have what it takes. This is also giving because the magic's here, but it says you have the power now. This is a master manifester. This is like the magician in the tarot. This is somebody that has what it takes to create and wield this power. So you may end up finding opportunities or creating opportunities. I don't know if the live is still going. Please let me know. Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? This would happen. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Kim, can you hear me and see me? Someone tried calling my phone and I don't know if that stopped the live. Did it stop the live for a minute? Oh, okay. All right. So, I hate when that happens. But anyway, so this is just you trying to take action towards making something come true. And this is like the magician in the tarot. This is a master manifestor energy. This is you creating opportunities or seeing opportunities where maybe you didn't see them before, or doors opening when you didn't see them before. Okay, you have what it takes. Spirit's showing you signs or kind of trying to gently nudge you or lead you in the right direction. You could be putting together pieces of the puzzle, or you just are setting things up in a way that is allowing you to have a step-by-step plan, or allowing you to be able to enact certain things that help move things forward for you, okay? There's something about coincidences. I don't believe in coincidences. I think that there's a thread behind all of it, okay? So pay attention to what's happening, the synchronicities, the serendipitous timing, and the coincidences that's going on in your life, because those are the signs that Spirit's trying to like show you you're either on the right path, or you need to do this, or you need to put yourself, in that situation or out there, okay, in some way, in some form or fashion. There's definitely going to be new opportunities. Doors are opening up for you, okay? In the next 48 hours, there's going to be some options or opportunities that may open up that Spirit's going to kind of nudge you in the right direction, or nudge you in which one is going to be best for you, or the one that's going to help you move along in the best way for what it is that you're trying to do, for what it is that you're trying to accomplish, okay? You may need to... Again, you may realize that whatever it is that you're doing right now is not for you. And then with this Neptune and Aries, you may get the courage and the bravery to finally move towards your dreams, take action towards what you've been dreaming about, what you've always wanted to do. This could be something from childhood. This could be something that you've been thinking about for years and just never felt like you had there was a lot of fear involved, or the unknown, or didn't feel like you had what it takes. And now there's a subtle shift and you moving towards this, and you could be changing jobs, changing your career, changing where you work, how you work, and what it is that you do. All right. You also could be investing, or learning to invest, learning how to invest, learning what you should be investing, and starting a business in a way, or pouring into, especially if you already have a business, you may be starting to actually take steps and actualize the things that you've been trying to set up when it comes to your business. This is going to actually help you balance. This is going to This is going to put a lot of balance back into your life. You may have been feeling like a lot of anxiety or unrest or just not fulfilled. There may have been a lot of boredom or stagnancy or just feeling like a lack, you know what I mean? Just like a lack of fulfillment, a lack of happiness, whatever. And this is going to usher in an air of harmony for you. This is going to end up helping you balance things back out. You may need to find some place that has a little bit more, if you don't have a peaceful or harmonious work environment, you may be feeling called to finding that again, or finding places where you can actually feel like you have community, you feel like you belong, you feel like you actually, enjoy what you're doing. It feels very like an equal give and take. It feels like you're pouring in and it's pouring into you and you feel fulfilled. You know what I mean? You may also you may possibly be looking for like a work at home job, a remote job in some way that may actually shift a lot of things for you. You may start looking for that discreetly. You don't have to really tell anybody, but you could start looking for those types of things. You could also be looking to Spirit's also asking you to meditate in the next couple of days because they have a couple of messages for you, or you're cluttered. There may be a lot going up here in the mental space. You may have a lot of ruminating thoughts. They want you to quiet those down so that you can get the divine messages, the divine inspiration, and those like innovative, brilliant ideas, those aha moments, those epiphanies that help direct you onto the right path, or help push you into the right direction. Okay? And don't forget about who you worked with and the networking and the connections, okay? There could be somebody, either friend, family, coworkers, old coworkers, people you've met along the way, people on your social media, whatever it is. Could be networking, could be really big for you, making connections with people, getting out in, out in your community, out in the spaces where whatever it is that you want to do, those spaces, okay, where other people are doing the same things, and networking, meeting people, because you never know who you can connect to that connects you to the right person, right? And then all of a sudden, you're in the right rooms, you're going through the right doors, you're meeting the right people, and it kind of, the steps just start lining up, okay? Building bridges between people will help you, or networking or connecting with others. It's going to help you like set up for your next opportunity. Okay? That's what I'm getting for you guys there. All right, I'm going to do one more career thing in finance, and then we'll get into something else. Tell me more for Aries. Tell me more for Aries for the next 48. Tell me more for Aries when it comes to their career and finances for the next 48, please. For their career and finances for the next 48. Spirit wants you, when it comes to your finances, they want you to spend very wisely. Use your resources appropriately. Don't overspend. Don't spend out of boredom or an emotional, sometimes people tend to spend when emotionally they're not doing well. They use it as a form of therapy. There's such thing as shopping therapy. I get that. Spirit doesn't want you to overindulge right now when it comes to that. So in the next 48 hours, I wouldn't make any big purchases. I wouldn't be doing anything that would risk you depleting your savings in a way that sets you behind or knocks you off some type of stability. Spirit does want you to be grateful for what you have right now, and just there's a little bit of saving that needs to happen, or not overdoing it when you are purchasing. You may not see it right now, but there's a leadership, because the Aries is a cardinal, okay? A cardinal sign. That's the modality that they're in. They're in the cardinals. Cardinals are talks about leadership, taking action. They're the starters of the zodiac. They're the ones that, lay down the plan and go for it. They're the ones that put it into action. They're the ones that literally get things moving, okay? They're the leaders. They're the ones that are brave and courageous and aren't fearful of taking the first step. Spirit saying that you may be a leader in your own right. You just may not see it right now. Or you may need to be like in a managing position or in some type of leadership position. Even if you don't see it right now, in the next 48 hours, something may shift where you start to see how you can lead people, or you're starting to recognize what those qualities are and that you have them. Okay. And that you can actually do that. Or you can, hold on guys. Can you see? I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm glittery. I don't know if I got like distracted by it. My shirt looks like the night sky, like twinkling. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Can you see it? I can't tell. I can't tell. But I am, if you can't tell. If you can't see it. I don't know if you can. All right, anyway. You may need to step into some type of leadership position in order to feel fulfilled. You may be watering yourself down or not living up to your potential. And Spirit's kind of like, all right, we've had enough of it. We've had enough of you playing safe or playing, lowballing yourself or playing it cool, okay? They want you to start stepping into your sovereignty. All right. You may get some type of offer in moving up, or again, into a leadership position, a supervisor, something along those lines where things are stepping up for you. New offers and opportunities or a salary increase. You may get like a promotion, or again, you may get the opportunity to interview for a higher position, which will in turn give you a higher salary, a better position, and something where you're taking a step up, you're moving up in the ladder. This is not like a lateral step where it's either you're keeping the same money or in the same position. Even if you get like a raise, this is like a step up in all the areas. So this is not only are you getting some type of promotion in the sense of your position, but also a promotion in money. So both things are kind of going up, okay? In the next 48, you may start seeing moves or the energy shifting more towards in that favor. You're definitely going to receive some type of offer, especially if you've been quietly looking for a new job or putting in for a different position or for a different department in your same career now. It's something along those lines. All right, guys, stay open to where that goes and connecting with people and networking with people, right? Again, moving up. Salary and this is like going to the next level. You're definitely going into the next level. All right. Oh, they want me to go with tarot next. All right, so let's get into the tarot. Let's look into, since we just did a bunch with career, let's look into your love life, shall we? See what messages. I'm not trying to stay on here too long in these messages. I'm just getting some messages out. Wanted to do it live. Wanted to connect with people in real time. Okay. Spirit, tell me about Aries' love life for the next 48 hours. There's something about moving forward. You may have been waiting for your ships to come in. Yeah, there's a lot of like patience and waiting going on here. You may have been waiting to hear from somebody, or you may have been having like a lot of fears about progress or expansion in your love life. This feels like a very singular energy. So for my singles, you may have been waiting for like somebody to come. This feels like you've been waiting for somebody to like come to you, or waiting for like your person to show up in your life. You may feel a little restricted in your options right now. but it's kind of like fruitless overthinking. They want you to just be patient. There's something about patience here. 7 months. In the next like 7 months, even though this is the next 48, but you may start seeing a shift in your love life in the next 7 months. If you keep planting the seeds, if you keep working on yourself, if you keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, this feels like the person shows up. There will be success. There will be openness and honesty. And it's because you didn't give up. You didn't give up on love. You didn't get this energy of like, oh, I'm never going to meet somebody. It's not for me. Love is, I'm done with love or whatever that is. It's still having that hope, but not like obsessing over it. It's like planting the seeds and then doing what you need to do on your end so that you're ready for when this comes in. We have Aries, Gemini, and Taurus out here, which is the first three of the zodiac anyway. So you could have those in your chart somewhere. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. Yeah, they want you to have courage, love of life, enthusiastic. Listen, it's going to come, okay? It's going to show up in your life. They don't want you to lose the faith. If you've been feeling like your faith has been wavering a little bit here, they don't want you to lose the faith because it is coming, okay? Keep your eye on your goals. Enjoy the moments that you have going on right now, and it will show up. It will show up. There's gonna be some really intense attraction that comes up. It may start off as something where you guys are physically attracted to each other at first, or there's a lot of chemistry there. And so you may think that it's somebody that just wants, sex, or doesn't want romance, just wants like a situationship or something along those lines. I don't see it turning out that way, but I do see it starting off because you guys have a very high level of attraction to each other, or a high level of chemistry and physicality towards each other. Tell me more about Aries' love life. Tell me more about Aries' love life for the next 48 hours, please. Tell me more. Oh, no, rejection. You could be feeling like you've been in a cycle of rejection, of you've been getting a lot of no's. Things haven't been working out for you in your love life. Spirit doesn't want you, again, they don't want you to lose hope. Have patience because it's going to come. It feels like things are going to shift in your career first, your career and finances first, and then love comes in after. If you've been on dating sites and you've been trying, this is for my singles, if you've been on dating sites, they want you to kind of stop trying to do that. This says digital detox. They want you to stop doing that. That's not how you're going to find your person, and you're only just, it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy of I'm never going to meet anybody, and the only people that I'm ever going to meet are these lowlifes, or these people that aren't, on my level, or they're not good for me, or they're narcissistic, or they're abusive, and, they're just not good people. Stop doing the same thing. Stop doing what you've always been doing to try to meet these people. And if you've been meeting people off of dating apps, they want you to stop. They want you to actually do like a whole digital detox, honestly, in the next 48 hours, and kind of get back to self, get back to family, get back to friends in person, work on you, your career, what you've got going on, and kind of stop distracting yourself or disassociating through social media or on your phone, or just like, being online all of the time. Is there anything for my coupled Aries, the ones that are in relationships? What kind of message do you have for the Aries that are in relationships? If you guys have been going through like a rut or some type of, this is for my Aries that are in relationships, have been with somebody. If you guys are going through some type of rut or some type of hardship in your relationship, and there's been like distance, they want you to make the first move. They want you to do the olive branch. They want you to reach out to them first, and start the conversations, establish a dialogue, send a message. And if there isn't, but there's just been some like lackluster, you're gonna have to be the one to take the first step to like reignite passion. Okay, it's kind of the ball's in your court right now. You may need to initiate some type of conversation to that leads to like deeper understanding, or to open up a dialogue or a conversation to really talk about what's going on, where you guys are headed, and how you guys can strengthen your bond. This may seem very daunting for some of you. They want you to get over that. Otherwise, you're going to end up in a very unhealthy relationship, I think. You or your significant other may be under a lot of responsibilities. There may be a lot going on within their career, their family obligations, you know, whatever they've got going on in their life, or you do. They want you to carve out a space for each other. They want you to take the initiative to reaching out to them, or if you guys live together, taking the initiative to spending time together, quality time, putting the phones away, really engage in conversation, really allowing yourselves to connect again, person to person, human to human, as opposed to, you know, not really being present when someone's trying to talk to you, or vice versa. If you guys have a family together, you may need to, your significant other very well could be feeling stressed or overburdened, and delegation of responsibilities may need to happen throughout the household to just lighten some loads, and it frees up time so that you guys can have more bonding moments. You guys can have more quiet moments together, and being able to like establish a solid and like unbreakable foundation. All right. There's something about there may be some trust issues going on, and that may need to be talked about. Just be careful of any kind of emotional manipulation or gaslighting, either you doing or your partner doing. All right. Yeah, somebody may be feeling very burnt out, but they're not going to take the first step to reach out or even to tell you this. Okay, somebody may be very hyper independent and just doesn't know how to lean on somebody else, how to fully trust. Conversations need to happen. Somebody may be taking, you know, avoiding taking accountability, or avoiding talking about how they're feeling. So you may need to be the one to initiate that conversation. All right, that's what I'm getting for you guys. That could be happening in the next 48. I was gonna see maybe, any other messages that Aries needs? I'm gonna do it through the tarot. Any other messages that Aries needs before we're done here? Any other messages that Aries needs? Don't let overthinking, fantasy, or just like being all up in your head lead you astray, or emotionally distance from people that are genuinely there to support you is also what I'm getting here. You may be in the thick of like your own emotional stuff going on, and you may not realize that you're like there's like an escapism here happening, or there's something along those lines where you could prematurely be distancing yourself from people because things just be seeming like too much or too hard for you. There are people here that genuinely want to support you. Kind of Scorpio, Taurus, or Pisces placements. Be very careful about the choices that you make, or keeping any kind of promises unfulfilled to people that you really care about or anything along those lines, because it can lead to disappointment, dissatisfaction, and I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Unsatisfied. You know, someone feeling unsatisfied, and possibly leading towards a separation. Okay, so speak up, work on it, pay attention to the little things that are being said, or people's body language, or just like the subtleties that's going on, because someone may not outwardly say it. They may let you distance yourself enough, and then all of a sudden you turn around and nobody's there anymore because you didn't realize that you were walking and nobody was following you, because you're all up in your head. You have something like rose-colored glasses on, or something along those lines, or you're just in some type of daydream or illusion, escapism. Make sure you're doing what's fair for everybody involved. Okay. All right. That's what I'm getting for you. We're doing Taurus next. I love you guys so very much. I'll see you soon. Oh, also, I'm doing 2026 predictions. If you guys want those, I'm doing the whole year. It's a pre-recorded reading. If that's something that you're interested, go ahead and email me or DM me on social media. My email is maisiesgarden@gmail.com. I love you guys so very much. I'll see you in a minute. Over whoever's coming over to Taurus, I'll see you in a minute. And then if you're not coming over to Taurus, I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye. How do I do this? Help, guys. I don't know how to end the live. I don't know how to end it. It's not letting me end it. Huh. Okay, bye.